Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Trials into Reverie. In the last parts, we did 2 more daydreams. We checked out events involving Machias and the Dudster, the Coffee Bros, and then we got a glimpse of what was going on in the world of the Fallen Prince, who got put to some pretty intense training to become an enforcer. Apparently, he was there to watch Oliver's wedding, way back when. We got one more left to do, and that's this one. Then we can move on. Looks like most of the problems have been addressed. The combat data from the last test proved useful then. Very, I owe the team a lot. The Orbal Gear 3 is officially complete. Then you get passing grade, I suppose. So, what next? Oh, I haven't given that much thought, actually. Which means your schedule's open. Try analyzing this. What is it? No questions. Huh? But then how? Oh, you want me to figure that part out? There's no rush for your findings, nor is there a need to provide periodic updates. You're free to proceed however you wish. Is there something else? No. It's just you seem so swamped with work lately that I was wondering if I could help you lighten the load. Ooh. Oh.
ようやく来たか、エリカ・ラッセル。
シュミット博士。
Even Ren's with them.
娘が世話になったようですね。
Mom, why are you here? Why are all of you here? Sorry to drop into you, we're just escorting your mom. I'm here on a job. A very troublesome job, as it so happens. How so? That can wait. There's something much more important here than work. And that's you, my... Okay. That's you, my baby's bundle of cuteness? Oh, how your mommy has missed you. Mom? You've only gotten cuter. I can't believe it. I can't believe it's a scientific marvel. They gotta have laws against going over cute capacity because I just can't take it. Gosh, she's just obsessed. Let him. I get to hug and kiss and love my favorite little girl. My Tita tanks. You've been hanging on edge for months. Professor? Just let her get it out of her system. Poor Tita. Please, this is so embarrassing. If you're going to fritter away my time, do it where I can't see it. I'm sorry. My apologies, I sometimes forget that my enthusiasm can give a man with already one foot in his grave a heart attack. There you are with that cheek. I would assume you were the child if I didn't. You were the child if I didn't know that was your daughter standing next to you. Why, thank you. My imagination is as rich as a child's. A good thing too, since my partner now is a senile old fart whose last good idea may have predated our concept of time. The nerve. I can't tell if they hate each other or if this is just their thing. I'm leaning toward the latter. She's the only engineer I know who can have at it with the professor. Probably because she's gonna be him in 30 years. Unlike her old man who just loves throwing whatever shit he can find together, these two develop tech with specific goals in mind. They also don't mind throwing everyone else under the bus if it means without meeting those goals. Hey, Red, I got ears. So, the job? Right, time to get down to business. So you're forming a team to handle problems the black workshop left behind. In short, yes. The workshops left scars all across the land. Their weapons, autonomous and otherwise, are on the black market. It could be people that are scavenging for remnants of them. However they're going about it, it's going to be a problem in time. The guild's on full alert. That sounds rough. No wonder you're here. I came here as a representative of ZCF after receiving a formal request from the Imperial government. Professor Schmidt and Russell are acting as linchpins on the team. I'm here since I was connected to the workshop, and the guild is working with us as a safety measure. All this is being coordinated via the Rhineford Company. We'll be investigating old sites while figuring out what to do with the weapons we find in said sites. I see. I'm surprised you agreed to help, Professor. I don't see it as helping. I couldn't care less what the government or the guild wants. All I want is the data the Black Workshop is left behind. Yeah, I can't wait to get my hands on it all. You two have a one-track mind. Do you think I could be part of the team? I'd love to be of some help. Well, you don't have to do a thing, Tita. But I did say this job was troublesome, but as you can see, we have more than enough people to go around. And I didn't come all this way for nothing. We don't even have to worry about funding since RF and the government's footing the bill. Father was such a large part of this that my mother and I are by default. If it takes all of Rhineford's resources to put an end to it, then that's just what we'll have to do. And if anybody tries to get rough, they got braces to let them know what's what. I mean, I was never gonna worry about that. I know you guys are there. Then you know we're all set. The best thing you can do right now is focus on school. But what about you? You're in school too. I sure am. Dean Collins allowed this as part of extracurricular activities. Where does she go to school? I might even have a present a new thesis based on my findings. So why can't I do it? Why can't I do what you're doing? Huh. There's nothing you can do for this team. Why not make sure Makarov's damn niece doesn't set fire to the building while I'm out? Oh, Professor, I know men can be a lot, but even she wouldn't. Whoa, that wrench went flying! Huh? How'd I get in the vent? Well, I caught on fire. This place is about to go in open smoke. I'm on my way. Poor Mint. Poor Mint. So we'll be hanging out in the Empire for a little while. How long exactly? This particular problem is pretty broad, so we're thinking it'll take 4 months or so. That long? Dan and that maniac should be able to hold down the fort just fine. I got some things that need taken care of as soon as I'm back, but who could resist all this workshop business? Are you sure there isn't anything I can do to help? It's fine, don't worry, my little angel. The schedule itself isn't very packed, to be honest. Most of our time will be spent on data analysis. Yep, and if anything decides to get in our way, we'll give them a real smackdown and we'll settle things in a jiffy. So don't stress, okay? If you say so. And if push comes to shove, I can always sacrifice this guy here. I don't mind. Mom! Just kidding. Bullshit. Oh, God, you silly, stupid man. Why would I have to resort to sacrificing you when there are so many other fun ways to use this as a pack mule for the next 4 months? Fun, huh? Can lay off the murderous intent anytime now. Oh, it'll be fun, alright. Fun for me. Agate stuck looking out over his shoulder for the rest of his days. It's like her obsession with Agate has gone into overdrive after he and Tita went to the Empire. You do live a life of suffering, don't you? A normal person would have keeled over by now. Must be the A-ranker in you. Can you not sound so impressed? Poor guy. He's had it rough since Sky. What's got you so giggly? Just seeing us all back together like this brings me back home is all. Well, home will always be there for you when you're ready for it. And since things are more or less back to normal, how do you like your school, Tita? The press couldn't stop talking about the Thors during the war, especially your instructors. Well, everyone's really nice. There's lots of funny and interesting people around here. I was a little afraid when I first came here, but now I feel totally fine. Not good, huh? Sounds like you made some wonderful memories. Yeah. Still, make sure you give them a proper goodbye so you don't sour those fond memories. Huh? Don't worry, once you're settled, you can invite all your friends to come see you in Liberal. Come to think of it, I need to carve out some time in my schedule to talk this out with your instructors. Wait a second, Mom. What are you talking about? Why would I need to say goodbye? I'm not just here on a job, Tita. I'm here to take you back home. What? Why? This is so out of nowhere. Not as much as you think. I heard that the branch campus stood in opposition to the government during the war. You'd think I'd leave my daughter in such a dangerous place after hearing that. There was a good reason behind that. We were just trying to... The reason isn't the point. You were caught and put under house arrest for a while, weren't you? Sure, but it all worked out. And if it hadn't, all it would have taken was a single small mistake and I might have never seen my little girl again. I still can't bear the thought even now. Mom, I know you might hate me for taking you back, but I can handle that. I can't handle losing you. But I want to stay here a little longer. Come on, Erica, she's been working her ass off over here. Zip it, Agate. If you'd protected her like you were supposed to, she wouldn't have been in danger in the first place. Who was it who was so cocky that when he said he'd keep her safe the day he left, huh? Because it's certainly not you. Don't blame Agate for this. No one could have predicted what happened. I just didn't have the experience to... Nah, she's right. If I'd done my job, you wouldn't have been in half the trouble you were in. I got nothing to defend myself with. Still, with that said, let me ask you this. Why do you want to stay after all that's happened? Well, I'm still in the middle of classes. It'll be another year until I graduate. That doesn't matter. You don't care? Not as much as I care about the real reason you came to Erebonia. I want to study under Professor Schmidt and complete the Orbal Gear 3. And since Estelle and Yosha couldn't come here before, I figured I could be the one to help Olivier out. Now those are answers matter. I read your report. I think you did amazing work on the Orbal Gear 3, which of course my daughter would. Prince Oliver is safe and your friends can now enter the country with no problem. From where I'm standing, you've already gotten everything you could want out of Erebonia. When you put it like that, maybe, but... Did all of you know Mom came here to take me home? Yes, we did. We tried convincing her otherwise. You sure you won't reconsider? I think you know what I'll say to that, Estelle. But Tita really likes you here. What's the harm letting her enjoy it while she's still in school? She likes being at home, too, and there's nothing she couldn't learn in Liberal that she'd learn in Erebonia. That means it's time for her to come back home. That's not true. Am I really wrong? I think so. If I can keep producing results, then that proves there's more I could stand to learn here, right? I suppose. The logic's certainly sound enough. We'll be here for a while, so I see no reason not to entertain the idea. Well, we'll have plenty of time to wait for her to produce results. We'll be operating out of the branch campus since it's where the Professor Schmidt is staying. I highly doubt Tita will be in any danger between now and when we leave. No way she would. Fine. Really? Yes, really, but on two conditions. First, you must produce results that can convince me within 4 months. Second, after that, you must clear a test of my choosing. If you can fulfill those two conditions, I'll let you stay at Thor's till graduation. Fair? Fair. Ooh. Project Orbal Gear 4. Alright, it's life or death here, so let's kick off our first official meet Project Orbal Gear 4. Mint? It's not that big a deal. We're just brainstorming. You say that, but if your mom isn't happy with what we come up with, then she's gonna pull you from the branch campus. I know. So it is life or death. There's no such thing as going overboard today, because we're as on board we can be. Only every resource the engineering team here can get their hands on, so let's rock this out. Aye, lassie. We don't plan on skipping it if you're at stake. That's so sweet. Okay, so I do have to help my uncle with this project, so I won't be able to help all the time. Sorry. Can I say we're gonna be much help either? We might have some trouble following along when it comes to more complex aspects of this project. It's perfectly okay. Just having you here means the world to me. And I've got to be the one to handle most of it. If I hand too much over, then it's like I've lost the point of it being given to me. You're so nice. That's the spirit. Forget everything else. We're here for you 100%. Let's do this. Thank you, guys. Now that we got that out of the way, let's really kick off our first official meetup for Project Orbal Gear 4. You keep saying first, miss, so how many more meetings do you got planned with this project? 0. We've only got 4 months. If we don't have to figure out what we need to do right now, we're gonna be screwed on time. We might call it the first. It felt cool, you know? I was just going with it. So, Tita, number 4, eh? You just finished developing Orbal Gear 3, right? It can't be easy trying to one-up yourself so soon. If we're going to convince the professor to let you stay, shouldn't you go with less of a challenge? No, it has to be this. My mom designed the first Orbal Gear. If I really want her to recognize my skills and improving the very thing she started is the way to go. I got you now. Makes sense. Then you won't have another word from us. So where do we start? Do we have the concept in mind for Little Baby 4 that's better than Big Daddy 3? Little Baby 4? Big Daddy 3? It's a wee world in that little noggin, Gustav. Trying to understand it will just drag your own head, and that's what I'm stuck on right now. Everyone's helped turn the Orbal Gear 3 into something with incredible specs. Surpassing that is going to require some major overhaul. I don't even know where to start. That'll put a damper on things, yeah. Well, what can't the previous models do? What can we add? There's gotta be something. You know, I felt my heart skip a beat when I first saw Panzer Soldat flying around. How about that? Flying? Yeah, that could. Any more faces than I think I was going through a pics on a stereoscope. I can't even tell if you like the idea or not. I like the direction, but we wouldn't be the first to do it. But the Orbal Gear is a Russell thing, isn't it? It is, but 2 years ago, ZCF and Epstein Foundation joint developed something called the Eidolon Gear. It's like a sister weapon to the Orbal Gear. Oh, like Elisa's EXA? Yeah. But 3 companies were involved with the EXA, whereas the Eidolon Gear was mostly has foundation tech to make it stand out. I'm almost certain it was capable of manned flight. Wow, ain't that something? Is there a reason the 3 didn't incorporate with the technology is already out there? Well, to be honest, because I just don't know a whole lot about the Eidolon Gear. That's an easy fix, all we gotta do is ask. I understand, I'll answer any questions you have. Thank you so much, Tio. No need to thank me, ZCF helped make it happen, so it's the least I can do to share. The start, the Eidolon Gear did achieve flight to some degree, but it was far from perfect. What happened? 2 things, performance and operational time. It's possible to fly with the pilot in the same, but add another curum and performance drops dramatically. It also significantly refuses how long it can operate. It isn't designed for multi-purpose work for long periods. Forget flight combat. Let's see. Orbal Gear 3 solved the operational time issue and adapted it well to suit its pilot's needs on the spot. Another thing is that the Eidolon Gear can't function without the first linking with the Aeon system. It was a progressive machine for its time, but it also came with some very big limitations. So it had some incredible stuff to it, but it lacked the versatility of the 3. Then adding a flight function to the 3 wouldn't be such a bad idea at all. Not bad, it's pure brilliant is what. Sounds like it would work much better than anything that's come before it, yeah. But it's not like we just slap it on, right? It's only got so much left, and it's not like we can apply some kind of booster like with the Panzer Soldats. It will not be easy to veering around tight turns with how it's built, too. Not easy isn't the same as impossible, so no matter how hard it is, I'm going to make it happen. Oh, you're all kinds of inspired. We may have some materials that could help, so I'll put them together and send them to you in a bit. Thank you. Thanks to your input, we now have a plan. And this one is to make sure Mal will see what I'm made of. Ooh. Oh boy. 1 month later. Oh no. How's progress going? Brought snacks. Oh, hi Sandy. Hi Freddy. You look like you've seen better days. That's nothing Freddy's fighting formula can't fix. Go on, give it a bite. Well, what's in it? The It's a special blend of 7 kinds of bugs that help fight fatigue. It's bitter. It's so bitter. But what's this deep, rich aftertaste? It's like I'm being swathed in a warm blanket of pure energy. Phew, I feel like a whole new Tita now. Nothing beats a second win, right? More like nothing beats whatever it is you just gave me. I've got some sandwiches too if you're hungry. I'd love some Sandy. Thanks a bunch, Freddy. No thanks needed. Anything for a cooking club comrade. Right, I haven't been able to drop by the club at all lately. Please, if anything, we wish that we could do more for you. We're in your corner, Tita. Next year it won't be the same if you aren't there to cook with us. I really want to stay too. So far so good on the plan then, I hope. Well, going by how out of it you were, I'm guessing not. I made prototype after prototype, but none of them quite make the cut in terms of specs. I feel bad since everyone's going out of their way to help, but to be honest, I'm stumped. Have you tried asking Professor Schmidt? I don't know. I might just glare at her before brushing her off. I know he's a little scary up front, but I think he'd still give me a hint if I asked. I just don't want him to. My friends helping me out is one thing, but he's a professor. If this whole thing moves forward based on the input of someone whose mom's equal, then is it really my project anymore? That's a valid point, sure, but that means your roadblock's not going anywhere. So when I hit a wall in something, I do something else to take my mind off of it. Oh, I do that too. If I'm stuck on cooking, I like to go out hunting. Want to go take a run through the mountains? I'll pass in the mountains, but I like the direction this is going. Actually, I haven't analyzed the device Professor Schmidt gave me yet. I think I'll start there. Who knows? Maybe I'll even solve it if I pull another all-nighter. I'm not sure that's going to help. What? Sure it is. Different strokes, Sandy. Do what makes you tick, Tita. As long as you don't overdo it anyway. Thanks, you two. Oh boy. What's up with this reaction? Is this some kind of gravitational engine? But how's it so small? I can't think of a practical use for this off the top of my head. Could be a prototype. I think I get why the professor gave this to me now. Yeah, now here... Professor Schmidt, do you have a moment? Only just, keep it brief. It's about the device you gave me. I thought I told you there wasn't a need for periodic updates. It's not that, I just wanted to confirm something about it, about how it's used. Do whatever you want with it. Huh? I said do whatever you want with it. Now, no more questions. Then I will, thank you, Professor. I'll see you later. She's got plans. Two months later, we've already run down half the clock. Oh, hello, let's do one. Okay, it's time for the final operational trial. I guess it'll have to be. You've only got 2 days until you present your findings to Erica. I thought she had 4 months. You ought to be proud of how far you've come. Maybe. I never dreamed the unit the professor gave me would turn out to be a gravitational engine. The internals were really unique, so it took lots of tweaking to make it work. But after fitting into this prototype, I couldn't believe the kind of results I was getting. So that set the direction I needed to follow. After that, new ideas just kept coming, and the prototype was done before I knew it. I've done a few flight tests and made improvements after each, and now... What is it, Agate? Nothing. I just like how passionate you are. Sometimes I just get the fire in me and I can't stop yammering. Anyway, thanks for coming with me today. Like I let you come all the way out here alone. Why did you pick a spot in the middle of nowhere like this anyway? Well, this is my last chance to collect data, and so I wanted to make the most of it. Nobody comes here and the elevation is naturally uneven. It's just perfect for flying around. Makes sense. Well, go wild. I'll be here watching the whole way, so let me know if you need anything. Okay, I'm gonna get started. Good to go. I finished the test course now. Good stuff. Here are all the numbers you wanted. No idea if they're good or not. Looked like you were flying pretty well to me, though. Oh, this is a big success. Huge! Mom's bound to be satisfied by numbers like this. Awesome. Guess that's all that's left for Mama Bear to go over with a fine-tooth comb. Sounds like you got it in the bag. Thanks so much for all that help, Agate. Maybe it's a little bit premature to be saying this before Mom gives the okay, but I'm gonna need more of that while I'm at the academy. Yeah, I got you. The guild's still understaffed in the Empire, so I wasn't planning on heading home anytime soon. Coming to check on you every so often is easy enough. Something up with that airship. Could be some kind of mechanical failure. If the pilot can't ascend, it's gonna crash into the mountain. That's not good. Good thing I have this unit. I'm gonna go and help. Tita! Field fight's completely down. Can someone there hear me? Who are you? There's no time to explain. Just please hold on tight to something. I'll do what I can. Need to elevate somehow. Full power! This isn't enough. Releasing output limiter. Is that really a good idea? Phew, I did it. Now I just need to get back to Agate. Huh? Don't tell me it overheated. It did.
Tita.
もうダメかと思いました。
こういう時のために俺がいるからな。
I'm so sorry if I had to run off like that on my own. I'm teasing. You got nothing to apologize for. Probably saved the lives of everyone on that airship. You did the right thing, Tita. You mean it? Still, you might be safe. We can't stay the same for Orbal Gear 4, huh? Where did it fall? Oh no, it's the gaudy man. It's the gaudy man. Uh-oh. The two eventually descended to the bottom of the canyon and recovered the Orbal Gear 4's wreckage. Unfortunately, it was clear that a few days wouldn't be enough to fix it, and peculiarly, the new engine fitted within it was nowhere to be found. In the end, Tita returned to the branch campus in low spirits, Agate gently patting her on the back in an effort to cheer her up. Uh-oh. That's not good. The man made off with it! How the hell did he get down to the canyon so fast? Fucking hell. All right, well that was interesting. Curious to see how that's gonna pan out. But unfortunately, we won't find out until next time. All right, we can now move on from the corridor. Continue on with Rufus's stuff. All right. We're gonna stick Arios in here. Alright, let's get back to this. I'm not quite sure how much I will get done with Rufus' stuff, but we'll see. Woo! Oh boy. Oh, we get to fight robots today. Fun! I figured this is how it would be. Present or not, I'm guessing it wasn't always such a freak show. It's quite the fortified facility, much like the police academy it shares a wall with. Occupying it and turning it into a base does make strategic sense. We can grind weaklings like these beneath our heel. So, do you know where Ian is? He's on the top floor of the building. I'll guide you there, but stay alert. Alright.
アリオス・マクレイン、まさかあなたとこんな形で共闘するとは。
例の武術大会でも顔を合わせたが、肩を並べるのは国防軍の時以来になるか。あれからお互いいろいろあったようだ。継いだ聖女の魂、見せてもらうぞ。
ええ、こちらこそ風の剣聖殿。
Alright.
速攻で撃破する。
Scan you.
私の番だな。
さてと。
Die, worm.
戦闘は終わりね。さあ、行きましょう。
Fucking worms.
かなり使えそうだな。障害は排除あるのみ。
Battle scope that thing, and then battle scope the dogs.
返すとしよう。
私の番ね。
返すとしよう。行くぞ。風よ。行くぞ。何だせよ。行くぞ。風まく光。
Got him.
我が剣に集う。とどめだ。崩した。
God, it's such a powerful attack. Jesus Lord.
任せたまえ。
隙あり。いいわよ。いいわよ。チャンスね。
遅い。
とどめよ。
Alright.
私の性能存分に引き出せてるみたいね。
Let's go this way. Yes. Go away, dog.
お宝ですわ
True
ね
God, I only die like a million of those. These are fancy prison cells. I mean, they're spacious. These are prison cells, right? Or are these just ordinary rooms? Yeah, they're prison cells. I mean, they're pretty spacious. They got 2 beds. They got a sink. They don't have a bathroom though, so that's unfortunate. They must go in the sink. Fuck are those things? Lantern spider. Creepy crawlies.
よーし
Zero Arts, sure. Nice.
褒めてあげるいいわよ耐えられるかしらこれで終わりよ付き合いね
お返ししよう任せたまえ見切った
好きあり
参る後期
甘々ねよーし今よ
遅い
Get out of here. Fuck your robots. Fuck the robots.
面倒な仕掛けですわね拘置所には過ぎた設備のようですが前に支援課のお兄さんが脱走してから増強されたって噂ね
以前鳥かごに閉じ込めた時も苦労させられたものだったな特務支援課かちょっと興味が出てきたな
Yeah, that's the one thing we don't know. Like, the whole birdcage thing. Like, we don't know what happened within the birdcage, so I guess that's one of the things that they left unanswered, you know? I kind of would like to know what actually transpired within the birdcage. It's kind of a shame that they never really, unless I completely missed it, which I don't think I did, they never touched upon it. What's this? Well, name that I can't even begin to pronounce. The Regenkopf? Regenkopf? The fuck kind of name is the Regenkopf? What the fuck?
連の番ねサイクはルールットゾディアックコード起動
私の番だな承知
いいわよプロセス
Stuff all buffed up and ready to go.
行くぞ
リミッター解除よーしとセ
任せるがいい
私の番だな
好きありいいわよ連の番ね耐えられるかしらこれで終わりよ大丈夫
返ししよう。行くぞ。風巻く光、我が剣に集う。ダメだ。風神熱波。
God, it's so fucking strong. Get him buffed up, throw on a critical boost to it as well. Man.
遅い。私の番だな。殲滅完了。先を急ぐとしよう。
Got a brave sea out of it. It was always nice to have. You can't have enough of those.
それにしてもここ建物も家具も人形も何一つ可愛くない。やっ限りなく名店よ。おお、まさかの C をも下回る最低記録。
高知所に何を求めてるんだ。
Man, prison's not supposed to be cozy. I'm not quite sure.
では始めるとしよう。
Not quite sure what she was expecting, honestly.
いざ。崩した。
甘々で。
私の番だな。
隙あり。よーし。さてと。
Get out of your dog! Fuck the dogs.
戦局万来ね。
任せるがいい。行くぞ。崩した。
甘々で。レンの番ね。耐えられるかしら。これで終わりよ。チャンスね。
遅い。
行くとしよう。見切った。
隙あり。
Nice, I confused it. Attack your friend! Yeah!
いいわよ。
行くぞ。
Nice.
我が剣は風。防ぐことは当たわず。
What is this? Prison food? Oh, good. Wonderful. I don't think I'd want to eat prison food. Make sure I'm not missing any chests. So many doors. So many rooms. Okay. Got a big robot.
あら、面白そうな相手。
Probably should heal before I fight that thing. Alright. Big robot.
素敵なお茶会になり
Didn't
そう
even do
ね。
anything to it. Oh, it's the complete version of the Reagan Papa what is it? Reagan. I'm gonna call you Reagan. It's the complete version of Reagan. Scan these things.
いいわよ。
Is it the same one? Yeah. Don't do that.
いいわよ。プロセスリミッター解除。いいわよ。とセンサ
返すとしよう。
Alright, you're just gonna keep bullying her, aren't you?
あら、ありがとう。
行くとしよう。
あら、ありがとう。
Alright.
よし。とセンサ
任せるがいい。風よ。
ー。レンの番ね。レンの番ね。うふふ、耐えられるかしら。これで終わりよ。チャンスね。
遅い。
Kinda wanted to hit you to hit your support unit. Oh, good. You can actually fucking heal yourself. Oh, it's gonna be one of these fights, huh?
風まく光よ。我が剣に集え。ダメだ。
行くとしよう。アークス駆動。
いいわよ。踊りなさい。付き合いね。
遅い。マイル。後期。
甘々ね。
Alright.
私の番ね。よーし。とセンサ
私の番だな。
行くぞ。
Get this thing out of here.
ー。レンの番ね。ドライブ開始。
Oh, that's gonna be annoying because he can heal a lot. Plus, it gives him insight too. I just noticed that. He heals a mass. Ow.
大丈夫？
He heals a massive amount of HP. That is not good.
それ。
さて、どう出るか。風よ。
いいわよ。ドライブ開始。
さて、どう出るか。いざ、参る。よーっ。が早く。二人。
Of course, I'd miss. Yep, saw that coming.
まだまだ未熟。
レンの番ね。それ。
助かった。
任せたまえ。
レンの番ね。いいわよ。うふふ、耐えられるかしら。これで終わりよ。チャンスね。
遅い。
やっ。甘々ね。
任せるがいい。
いいわよ。
Exceed and Volt?
開始。
Fuck this thing.
私の番だな。勝負。
Oh, good. He's summoning
行
friends.
くぞ。
Love it.
いざ参る。よっ。さあ早く。崩した。
I was gonna fucking heal. God damn, I knew he was gonna do that.
レンの番ね。踊りなさい。
行くとしよう。
Alright. I'm not playing around
行
anymore.
くとしよう。
Getting tired of this. Get out of here.
受け取りた
You
まえ。
damn bullshit healing.
私の番だな。はっ。
Alright.
いいわよ。踊りなさい。時間が惜しいわ。急ぎましょう。
Nice. My RPs. Open up. Oh, does this not open up as a shortcut? Oh, what a rip. I already have one of those. I have like 3 of them actually, 3 or 4. I'm good. Should probably heal. Since I got EP charges up the ass. Uh-huh. This fucking spider away from me.
ほう、宝箱か。
Genbu! I don't need that. I think that poisons or petrifies people, so it's a 2-for-1 status ailment. Another one of those. Going up. We're going up. Oh, how does this prison go? God, it just keeps going. Save points all the way to the side, too. Oh, shit. Unfortunately, we're getting close to that time. So, I'm gonna have to call it here. When we come back, we will continue exploring the prison. Go through the 3rd floor. It looks like our destination is on the other side. So we'll see what awaits us further in. So, I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you then. Later.
さて